a brand I use every day. Every day. Because even if I take my stuff to the dry cleaner, there's always that one wrinkle. There's always a sweater I take off. I don't necessarily bring it to the dry cleaner every day. Gets thrown in a heap. I need to steam it up. I do it in seconds. I love, love, love this brand, and it works.
It works.
But what's special about this one? Well, this is a marriage between Rowenta and Project Runway. Clarify that.
It is. So each season, Project Runway designs and Rowenta team up to design this special limited edition iron that all of the contestants on Project Runway will be using to give them the best of the best tool to take care of their garments that they're designing. But we offer it here at QVC to you guys to have really just a beautiful iron that looks great, that's, again, a limited edition, and just has that beautiful design as well as these beautiful colors.
These beautiful colors are cobalt, sky, and lavender. Cobalt, sky, which is the turquoise, right?
Yes, yep, that's the turquoise.
Let's call this sky, cobalt, and then lavender. Sky's most limited. Would you like to pick it up? You can. That would be on 5 easy payments of $13.99 and free S&H. All right. This is a limited edition. Will go away after it sells out, but here now, which is good. But what's the big difference about this iron? It has to do, one of the things, it has to do with the power.
It does.
This is one of the highest wattages of any iron, like legally on the market.
It is 1,750 watts. The most you're allowed by law is 1,800 watts. So this is really one of our top of the line irons in terms of wattage. What that means to you at home is that it's going to get the wrinkles out so efficiently because it gives you the ability to burst your steam over and over and over again. And we all know if you iron at all, you know that steam is really the enemy of wrinkles. Steam is what gets the wrinkles out. So as you see me just gliding this along here, Rick, I'm just pulling it by the cord. I'm not pushing, and you probably remember the days of, like, our moms used to call ironing pressing because you literally had to press the wrinkles out. Rowenta, you just glide it across the fabric, and because of that high wattage, because of the amount of steam that you're getting, it just takes the wrinkles out effortlessly. And you're left with beautiful garments, beautiful garment care, and garment care that's great for your clothing and that just makes your life a little bit easier.
Well, the other thing I love about it is it's called the recovery time.
Yes.
So there's a recovery time. So so you got this on full steam, right?
Full steam ahead.
So when you got that burst of steam. Now with other lesser irons, you have to wait. If you burst it again, it's not steam yet. The water hasn't hit, the reservoir of water hasn't hit the mechanism that causes the steam. What happens? It spits up. It spits because it's not steam yet. It's water. You're spitting up water. You get then water stains on your blouse. It's ruined. What's the difference? Here's the difference.
Here's the difference. So if you hate ironing, it might be because you have one of these little, irons you find at the drugstore, the big box store. You can see the amount of steam holes. It's about 20. That dull plate, but compared to the Rowenta, that super shiny stainless steel, 330 steam holes in this iron, Rick, that go all the way to the tip to allow you to get around the buttons and the cuffs. But really what the story is in the back of the steam plate. This is the steam chamber in that regular iron that, you might have at home.
That's a pathetic steam plate.
This is the steam chamber in Rowenta. So I like to say this is a puddle, this is a pool. Look at the difference, and look at the difference in the thickness. That's why Rowenta just takes out those wrinkles so effortlessly, and just makes steaming or ironing a joy, and steaming a joy as well, because now with this high wattage, you can vertical steam. And this is what I love. 6 kids at home, we're ready to, getting ready for church on Sunday mornings. We all need to get out the door, all 8 of us at the same time. Well, now I can go ahead and refresh, maybe that suit jacket that my husband wore, just for a meeting for a couple hours during the week, and freshen it up without having to iron it and without having to take it to the dry cleaner.
With the dry cleaners. Comparable retail value, by the way, is $85. So we've got it. So this is a big deal for Rowenta lovers, people who collect these irons, people who get a new iron when the Project Runway story comes out, a new design, people who gift these irons for $13.99 and free S&H. It's basically a limited edition. When they're gone for the year. We've got 3 million of you. 3 million. I just read that. It says 3M. It's not a 3M iron. No, that's a little acronym
like
for how many?
Million.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, what's the story here on this one? here you see it in action, right?
Right. So again, this is 1750 watts. What that means for you is you're going to have power to iron, steam power to vertical steam, really, to get out the door quicker in the morning and to take better care of all the garments that you already have hanging in your closet. So it's just a great iron, and because we've partnered with Project Runway, it's a beautiful iron as well.
That's a beautiful iron as well.
It
Okay,
is.
my turn.
Oh, you're going to go for it? All
yeah,
right.
I got it.
Give
So
me a break. How about it?
So this iron, a couple things about it is you get the steam right in the tips.
All the way to the tip of the
so
iron.
all, right around the buttons.
Right.
The other thing that I like to do is I just keep pressing. Right? I just, whenever I need it, and that is gone. That wrinkle is completely gone. Here's another little tip for you when you're ironing, is when you don't do collars this way, you actually do them this way.
Look at you.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't do them that way.
Yeah.
Why do you do them that way?
Because it's less of it's just a better line.
Wow,
Sometimes
you're
you get
teaching me.
a bad crease when you do it the other way. That's a little. There you
This
go.
is like ironing 101 with Rick.
Ironing
Gilmore.
101. Welcome to
I like
Ironing
it.
with Rick. For
I
full
like
hour.
it. We'll take it.
But it's fast and it's easy, and this is another. Now this is a very wrinkled shirt. It's about to be not wrinkled at all. So
Right.
if time is a factor, I don't do ironing. Like I'm going to iron all my shirts. I take one shirt.
Right.
Right?
When you're ready to leave the house,
When
right?
I'm ready to leave the house,
Exactly. That's
and it
most of us
takes me
do.
30 seconds
Yep.
to get this baby going, and I'll just do that section, and it's done. Like I'm done, it's there, I'm out, 60 seconds, that shirt looks great, and you're done.
And you look great, and that's the thing. It's a confidence builder as well. So,
Oh, I haven't, it most certainly is. You know who's really into it now? My kids.
And that's
My
what's
kids are
great.
like they're teens
Right.
now, they got girlfriends, they're going on dates, going on Saturday night. They're like, Dad, my mom, that iron, can I, because you would rather have if you
Right.
a more expensive pair of pants, but they're all wrinkled, or a less expensive, but they're pressed and they look great,
Right.
as you mentioned. You choose it because it just looks
Absolutely.
better. How about different kinds of fabrics?
Well, that's what's great. This one you can customize to the fabric that you're using. So you have all your linen choices from silk to wool to cotton to linen, and then you have your choice of steam. So you can, use the less steam or more. I always like more steam the better because again, steam is the enemy of wrinkles. So that's what gets rid of the wrinkles.
Yeah, it's not
That's
the
what
weight of the
penetrates-
iron, it's
Nope.
not the pressing. It's the power of the steam.
That's it. That's
Get the
what
most
penetrates the
powerful
fabric.
steam you can possibly get in an iron. 1750 is the wattage. That's almost 1800 watts in an iron. That's legally about as good as it gets. And the 33984 in these three colors, again, it's sky, cobalt, and lavender. Fun colors and fun design as well. We made this offer to you in the past. I've done it
Yes.
for a few years now. Project Runway, doing that offer. And this is a great kind of branding opportunity, I think, because
Yes.
this is literally the iron that they're using on Project Runway, right?
It is, and it's a great iron to gift as well because it looks really beautiful. And when I got married years ago, before I ever really knew ironing or ironed very much at all, to be honest, I registered for Rowenta because I knew Rowenta as the name of
So
irons.
you iron clothes. I'm talking Erica, you iron clothes.
I do.
You iron for your first child, right? And you iron for your second child?
Right.
What about your third
The
child?
6 kids in sweatpants.
What about your
and
fourth?
T-shirt, right?
What about your fifth? What about your sixth?
But no, that's it. I mean, a busy family, and you need to look good when you leave the house. We all need to iron, so why not have a tool that does it so quickly, easily, and effortlessly, and beautifully, and it looks really great.
We got one great request.
So
one
pretty.
more on the vertical steam, if you would.
Oh,
Last couple
definitely.
minutes. Today's special value. Available until midnight, by the way, that Lazy Boy chair, but we have the final full hour in this expiring offer coming up in about 4 minutes. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up in our Lazy Boy hour. We had a really popular show at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're coming back at 8 p.m. Eastern. In the last minute and 44 seconds, great brands. And you know what brings those two together? On QVC, they're kind of best in class. Like if
Yes.
you're going for high-end, great, best-in-class iron, Rowenta and QVC.
Yeah,
3
this is
million
it.
ordered in the past. Going for a great chair. I think our finest, most versatile, most customizable chair, Lazy Boy, coming up in a little bit. Both brands been around for a long time. Tell me a little bit more about Rowenta for people who are newer to the brand.
Right. Well, over 100 years, made in Germany.
100?
Yes, 100 years, made in Germany, German design, German engineer, and just a quality iron. Like I said, before I knew anything about ironing, I knew Rowenta was the brand in irons. This is what I registered for when I got married years and years ago, and it hasn't disappointed. It's such a great iron, just works so well, and it makes your job that we all have to do a little bit quicker and a little bit easier.
little bit quicker and a little bit easier.
Yep,
and you
that's
can make it a
what
little
it's
bit
all
easier with the easy payment plan. That's 5 easy payments of $13.99. The shipping and handling is absolutely free. It's V33984. That's the item number. The Project Runway 1750. The floral design steam iron is yours now to pick up, to have, to love, to use, to make life a little bit easier, give you your time back, and to keep that steam coming. Erica, thank you so much for bringing this in.
Hey, thanks.
Do you appreciate it?
Anytime.
Very good.
Bring
We've got
my
more
iron
coming
from
up, including, as I just mentioned, the last full hour of our today's special value. That's coming up in a little bit with Lazy Boy. In fact, a little bit